was walking through the shadows with a heart too tired to feel. Every dream I once believed in didn't seem like it was real. Then you found me in the silence when I had nowhere to go. You held my broken pieces and taught my heart to hope. I don't know how you saw the light behind these eyes of mine, but you stayed when I was falling. You never left my side. You saved my heart when it was breaking. You gave me love when I was fading. You turned my tears into a reason to believe in love again. You held my soul when I was drowning. You were the peace when fear surrounded me. And if I ever lose my way, I'll remember what you gave. You saved my heart. Now every morning feels different since you walked into my life. Even the darkest nights don't feel so cold tonight. You showed me love isn't perfect, but it's worth the fight. And every scar I carry feels like proof I survived. You never promised me forever, you just promised you'd be there. And somehow that was everything my lonely heart could bear. You saved my heart when it was breaking. You gave me love when I was fading. You turned my tears into a reason to believe in love again. You held my soul when I was drowning. You were the peace when fear surrounded me. And if I ever lose my way, I'll remember what you gave. You saved my heart. If the world should pull us under, if the stars forget to shine, I'll still be grateful for the moment your heart found mine. I was lost before I knew you, now I finally understand. Sometimes love doesn't just find you, sometimes love saves who you are. You saved my heart when it was breaking. You gave me love when I was fading. You became the hope I was chasing. Now I can breathe again. You held my soul when I was drowning. You were my light when fear surrounded me. And wherever life may take me, one thing will never change. You saved my heart. You saved my heart. And I love you for it all my days. I was lost beneath the silence, trying to outrun yesterday. Every road I took felt empty, every dream just slipped away. Then you found me in the darkness when I couldn't see the light. You whispered you don't have to be alone, and stayed with me that night. You didn't need to fix my sorrow, you just held my hand instead. And somehow all the broken pieces started falling into place. You found me in the dark when I couldn't find myself. You became my little spark when I had nothing left. You gave my heart a reason to open up again. You turned my lonely nights into a place where love begins. You found me in the dark and showed me how to shine. Now the morning feels much brighter since I have you by my side. Every fear I used to carry doesn't have the same old weight tonight. You taught me that tomorrow can be better than before. And every time you call my name, I wanna love you even more. I never knew that one small moment could change everything I knew. But the day you found my heart, my world became you. You found me in the dark when I couldn't find myself. You became my little spark when I had nothing left. You gave my heart a reason to open up again. You turned my lonely nights into a place where love begins. You found me in the dark and showed me how to shine. If the night comes back around us, if the shadows start to fall, I'll be the one who holds you the way you held me through it all. Because love isn't just a feeling, it's a promise we both keep. And I'll find you through the darkness, even when the world can't see. You found me in the dark and brought me back to life. You gave me something beautiful to hold on to tonight. You healed the parts I couldn't. You made my heart believe. And if forever has a meaning, it's you and me. You found me in the dark. You became my light, and I'll love you through every morning, every night. I was hiding from the sunrise, afraid to face another day, carrying 1,000 memories I couldn't throw away. Then you came without a warning, like a whisper in the rain. And somehow all the broken pieces started fitting back again. You never asked me to forget, you only taught me how to heal. And for the first time in forever, I remembered how to feel. You brought me back to life when I was barely breathing. You gave my heart a reason to believe in love again. You turned my tears to light. You made my darkness brighter. And every time you hold me, I feel alive again. You brought me back to life. Now the nights don't feel so lonely. Now the silence doesn't hurt. You show me that a broken heart can still be someone's world. Every smile you leave never promised there'd be no pain. You just promised you'd stay near. And somehow with you beside me, I have nothing left to fear. You brought me back to life when I was barely breathing. You gave my heart a reason to believe in love again. You turned my tears to light. You made my darkness brighter. And every time you hold me, I feel alive again. You brought me back to life. If tomorrow takes us somewhere we've never been before, I'll take your hand and keep on walking, just like I did before. Because you didn't just love me, you showed me who I could be. And the person standing here tonight is finally free. You brought me back to life when I had stopped believing. You gave my heart a reason to open up again. You turned my tears to light. You made my broken brighter. And every beat inside me whispers your name. You brought me back to life. You brought me back to life, and I'll never be the same. I've been running from the memories, trying to forget the pain, building walls around my feelings just to keep myself away. Then you came into my silence, never asking me to change. You just sat beside my broken heart and slowly eased the pain. You saw the tears I tried to hide. You heard the words I couldn't say. And when I thought I was alone, you never walked away. You were my safe place. When the whole world felt too cold, you were the warm embrace that made me feel at home. When my heart was scared to love, you showed me I was enough. And every time I fell apart, you held the pieces of my heart. You were my safe place. I remember all the nights when I couldn't find the light. You would stay until the morning just to make sure I was alright. You never needed perfect moments, you made ordinary shine. And somewhere between your laughter, I found peace inside my mind. You taught me love can be gentle. You taught me trust can be true. And after everything I've lost, I'm grateful that I found you. You were my safe place. When the whole world felt too cold, you were the warm embrace that made me feel at home. When my heart was scared to love, you showed me I was enough. And every time I fell apart, you held the pieces of my heart. You were my safe place. promises we made. No matter where tomorrow takes us, one thing will remain. You gave a frightened heart a home and taught it love again. You were my safe place, my shelter from the rain, the reason I could smile again. After all the pain, when my heart was scared to love, you showed me I was enough. And if I ever lose my way, your love will guide me through the days. You were my safe place, you were my home, and in your love I was never alone. I used to think that love was over, just a story left behind. I stopped believing in forever, stopped searching for a sign. Then you came into my life with your beautiful, gentle heart, and somehow every lonely road led me right back to your arms. You don't have to say forever, I can feel it when you stay. In a world that's always changing, you're the reason I remain. You are the reason I stay, the reason I believe, the reason every broken dream still means something to me. When the world gets heavy, when I lose my way, I look into your eyes and find a reason to stay. You are the reason I stay. I don't need a perfect life, I just need you next to me. Through the highs and through the lows, through whatever we may see. If tomorrow brings us storms, I'll still reach for your hand, because loving you has taught me I can face what I once feared. Every scar became a lesson, every tear became a flame. In the moment that I found you, nothing felt the same. You are the reason I stay, the reason I believe, the reason every broken dream still means something to me. When the world gets heavy, when I lose my way, I look into your eyes can welcome the dawn. When the world gets heavy, when everything feels gray, I'll find my way back to you. At the end of every day, you are the reason I stay, the reason I believe, the reason my heart still knows what it means to dream.